Alright, so that should be good. Let's see if we have this muted. Okay. There's a couple second delay. Get you a Ziploc bag. £60 test. Some 3 times heavy circle hooks. I'm gonna do a couple different ones. So this is the size hook that I'll be using. It says size 8, but I don't know. I feel like that's not size 8, and I feel like this is the perfect hook for that tournament. So I'm gonna make a bunch of leaders. Let's see. I'm gonna make a couple. So what I've noticed, we got some knocker rigs. Just like that, and then cut the tag end off. And this is what, a 2-3 foot leader. So what I can do, I can turn this into either a Carolina rig, a fish finder rig, or a knocker rig, right? So usually I tie a swivel on this end, but I'm not gonna tie it this time just because I don't know what leader I'm gonna turn it into come tournament day. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna wrap it up and throw it in. I'm just gonna wrap it up and throw it in a bag for the tournament, right? And we're going fishing Saturday, St. Simon, so that's all it is. I'm gonna make some longer. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna make some longer and I'm gonna make some shorter, you know? You don't know where they're gonna be biting, so you wanna try everything. And these are the hooks that I suggest y'all go buy. It's the Offshore Angler 3 times every wire circle hooks. This says size 8, but I don't know. I think that might be labeled wrong. I think this might be like size 6 or 7. And I'm gonna make a couple of those. Say what up if you're in the chat. And what do you, is this a, what do you call this knot? I don't know what you call it. Polymer, where you just wrap it around, a couple times, come back through the where the hook is, and then back through there. Pull, wet it, and then cinch it down. Just like that right there. This is like a 3-foot one. Alright. And same thing. I'm just gonna wrap it up. And I think I'm gonna make a couple double drop shot, yeah, or chicken rig. So we can fish for bluefish as well. I'll have a little bit smaller hooks on those, but this is basically what I'm doing. This can turn into a chicken rig, not a chicken rig, a Carolina rig, a knocker rig, a fish finder rig, anything I need it to turn into. And I'm just gonna make a bunch of them and just throw them in the Ziploc bags. What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. I'm here preparing for fishing on Saturday and that 10K fishing tournament coming up. I'm tying up some leaders right now. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. Oh man, my eyesight going worse. If you're just coming in, make sure you like. I'm trying to figure out if my chat, oh there it is, should be good now. What's up? What's up, Big Nice? How you doing? I probably should show y'all. Just like that. And that redfish tournament, I've caught, I think every year I've caught a little redfish. I haven't caught any that's, you know, big or nothing like that, but I've caught a couple little ones. So this one I'm gonna turn into a knocker rig. So come on, just put the thing open. The current's been pretty strong out there, so I'm gonna go pretty heavy on weight. So I'm gonna go with a 6-ounce ball. Oh, I need a so all it is, you tie your hook to the leader, right? Then you drop a bead. You drop a bead on it like that, and then you drop your weight and you drop your weight on it, and it should look like that. They call it a knocker rig, and that's what I caught one of my reds on off Tybee Pier the other day. And then all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna tie a swivel on it, because usually I have a snap swivel tied to my main line. Usually I have this already tied to my main line, so I can switch off rigs easily without have to tying and wasting time. Just like this. And I'm not the greatest at tying knots or nothing like that, so you ain't gonna come here to learn how to tie knots. I think I use one knot for everything. The one I gotta learn is the loop knot. So the ones that have weight, I'm gonna put in a different Ziploc bag. Let me grab one. Hey, what's up, Philly? How you doing? So basically what it looks like right here, knocker rig. It goes a hook, a bead, then a sinker, and then I have it tied off to a swivel, which will go to my main line. That tournament is coming up real fast. What I plan to do, I'm gonna order some. I'm gonna order some sinker slides, and what I plan to do, I plan to put the sinker slide on the line, and then I'm gonna attach a Sputnik to it instead of a ball sinker. I think that'll work out better, just like a fish finder. How you doing, Philly? Doing good? Good, good. Done any fishing lately? That tournament is coming up in October, so about a month away now. So we gotta start making some leaders and stuff. We gotta be prepared. When we get there, we want everything tied up and ready to go, so we're not wasting time on nothing. And if we break off, which last year we did break off a good bit, or we had to retie. You caught some minnows for your fish tank? Hell yeah. I was thinking about getting a fish tank for my daughter too. I'm using 60-pound tests. I'm gonna make this one long. I also have some really nice J hooks, and I plan to try a couple of them. Let's see. So we're gonna be fishing for blues as well. So I got some really nice J hooks that I'm gonna put on there. I'm gonna make a basically a bottom rig. So one of these I'm gonna put it to be really long, so we can make a bottom rig, because we also have a secondary prize for the tournament, which is the biggest bluefish, and we can win that. So I'm gonna put on one with two of them. But any fish at all, any of those redfish, big reds, they should be able to pull them in, no problem. So that's why I'm concentrating on this circle hook for the big reds. I'm gonna have a 12-foot pole out there so we can cast real far. I'm gonna have to check my garage, see if I have any more poles in there, because I really want another 12-foot pole so I can launch it out there as far as I can. You ever done a tournament, Philly? And then this one, I'm gonna attach a sinker slide, which I gotta buy some more because I only see one in here. So what that does, I'm able to attach maybe like a Sputnik or something to it. I'm gonna put a bead on it as well. Yeah, so bead and sinker slide. So what that's gonna allow me to do, basically, I'm gonna have a Sputnik or a heavy weight right there. Right, when it falls, when it gets stuck, this should be moving up to how far the leader is. So I got a nice like little 4-foot leader right here. I gotta find the stuff that I bought. All of these are mixed up right now. I guess my thing came apart, and now everything is. Alright, here we go. Found one. And I'll put it on here. Say what up if you're in the chat. If you're new, welcome. Make sure y'all drop a like. This is how we're gonna win that fishing tournament this year. We got some secret weapons, We got some stuff we're gonna be trying out. But we gonna win this year, watch. And Bull Reds are running in Georgia right now. So if y'all in the Georgia area want to go fishing, let me know. Let me know. We'll be at St. Simon's Saturday. And all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna wrap it up and put it in a Ziploc bag. Just like so. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it in a little sandwich bag, each of them, and then put all of them in one bag so they're all not getting tangled up. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Anybody in here going to the tournament? Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do for each leader, so there's no tangles or anything like that. I'm gonna put each of them in a Ziploc bag like so, in a little sandwich Ziploc bag. Probably should have opened up the Ziploc before, but just like that. You never been to a fishing tournament? Hey, you should definitely think about coming down here for a tournament. I'm trying to convince all my buddies to come down for the tournament every time it happens every year. It happens every year in October. I have a couple of my buddies coming down for this one. But if you're in the chat lurking, say what up. Dang lurkers. And we almost at 1,000 watch hours. We're at 830 right now. So trying to get some live streams in between so we can hit that watch time. So just like that. And what I want to do, I want to do a really long one for a double drop. Yeah, I think that should be good right there. No, I gotta see if I remember how to do this knot. That's what I gotta remember. Hold on, let's see if I remember. Like that. Damn it! Why is this thing so knotted up? What the hell? All right, so let's see. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I don't remember what kind of knot this is, but let's see if I remember. You push this through. Uh-oh. Yeah. That. Yeah, I did it right. Anybody know what this is? Because I have no clue what this is. I forgot what they call it. I watched a YouTube video. So basically, you tie a sinker right here, right? And you put a hook on right here. And that's what I'm going to use to fish for bluefish. So I got to make one more. Anybody know what that's called? I don't remember. Dang. Yeah, I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry. Let's see. So like so. Well, that one's a little bit shorter. That one's a little bit shorter, but hey, it is what it is. And then you just put a hook on there. And reason why I'm doing a 60-pound one. What's up, Coolman? Coolmans? Yes, it's basically a double drop. But I don't want to use. I don't want to use the ones from Walmart because those are very flimsy. So 40-inch redfish, a 40-inch redfish, is gonna probably break that. So what I'm doing is I'm making my own. I'm basically going to tie a weight on the bottom of this, and then I'm gonna use it like that. Canned corn for catfish? Shoot, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. I don't really ever fish for catfish, but yeah, I should have did it. I should have probably did it more spaced out, but it's all right. I'm just gonna tie instead of tying a sinker on it right to it, I'm just gonna tie a swivel to it and attach the sinker. Probably going to use a Sputnik, so. The tournament's in Georgia. It's on Tybee Island, and it's for 2 days. The 11th of October and the 12th of October. Yeah. Just like that. And for this one, I'm going to use. I'm pretty sure this is a 5/0 J hook, 2x strength. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it on here like so. I'm just gonna string it through. All right. I'm gonna make a knot, overhand knot. All right, and then I'm gonna come back and put it over the hook like so. And then I'm going to pull it just like that. See that? And what I might do, I might put a float. I might put a float so the bait looks better and not just dropping down. See that? Or it's gonna be like this. So let's do that one more time. And I'm going to test this out tomorrow. This is why I'm doing it right now. This one I'm going to test out tomorrow to see if I can catch some blues or, if it's strong enough to pull in a red if I hook into a red. And this is the reasons why I'm doing it now. I got to test out everything before the day comes, because, probably the day off or the day before the tournament, I'm going to probably be making more leaders. And I'm gonna record the tournament. I'm going to be recording the tournament and posting it on YouTube. So y'all will see what it's like. teach you how to tie a FG knot. I don't even know what kind of knot that is, my friend. I know one knot. I know one knot, and this is it. All right, this is what I tie. This is what I use to tie everything. I basically put it through, and then wrap it around the line. Right, like 6 times. Right, then I come back, go through the bottom right there. All right, and then I come back through the same thing. Just like that right there. Fluorocarbon versus monoline. What's the difference? Fluorocarbon is supposed to be, it's supposed to be more clearer so the fish don't see it. Am I selling those pre-mades? Not really, but you know, I'll be making leaders for everybody. You know, I'm just gonna have everybody send me a couple bucks so we can have a bunch of leaders already made. I'm just gonna have everybody send me like 20 bucks, and then I'll make all the leaders for everybody. So basically, this is gonna attach to my main line. This is gonna be, you know, 1 hook, 2 hook. Thank you, cool man. Thank you. And then this is gonna have a sinker on it, right? So basically, double drop chicken rig, but this is 60 pounds. This is 60 pounds of monofilament. Hell yeah! If everybody send me 20 bucks, you know, this pack of hooks alone is $25, right? The monofilament, and if they have the monofilaments like $8 in Walmart, 60-pound test. You know, and I'm gonna need a couple rolls, probably four rolls, 5 rolls to make all the leaders, and then you know, all the swivels and snap swivels. You know, look, we got basically 2 swivels on each rig. You're gonna have to try to find some 6-ounce, some heavy Sputniks. All right, 6-ounce Sputniks is what I recommend. But you know, you can find, if you can find 3 and 4 ounces, I'd definitely pick up a couple of those, and make sure they're Sputniks, because last year we ran into our lines. You know, we only had a couple Sputniks and they broke off, and we had pyramid sinkers and it wouldn't stay put. It wouldn't stay where we wanted it. Everything started drifting. So if you get the chance to get Sputniks, definitely do so. Yeah, we're going there tomorrow. St. Simon's. We're going St. Simon's on Saturday. So I mean, we'll see what he has. I'm not. That's why I'm going up. What's up? What's up, WLC Power? You obviously you know me. Who are you? I don't recognize that YouTube name. And all I'm doing is just putting it in Ziploc zip bags. Yeah, we're meeting him up on on Saturday, and we'll see what he has. He has spider weights. He doesn't have any Sputniks. And I've never used a spider weight. I don't know if you know what a spider weight is. I think it's that huge thing that Carlton was using. And I think I'll only use that if it's at the bottom, like from a chicken rig. Oh, yes, we met on Tybee. Yes, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. We meet a lot of people out there, but yes, I remember now. How you doing? I need to find the guy that makes the net. Yeah, I need to find the guy that makes the nets on Tybee. How you been? I haven't seen you back out there. Damn, I can't remember your name. What's your actual name? Sorry, I'm really bad with names. Okay, okay. His name is Randy. Yes, yes. They said, I was asking about him. They said that we might not see him until October. So I guess I gotta wait, unless he has anybody got a website. Willie. Yes, Willie. I remember now. I remember now. When you coming back out to Tybee? We're probably going on Monday. I'm just setting up some rigs for Saturday. We're going to St. Simon's, and I'm making some rigs for the tournament. I'm gonna test a couple of them. We already tested the knocker. We already tested the fish finder. Monday evening. Okay, yeah, I'll be out there. I will be out there. They've been catching a bunch of reds out there. Me too. Me too. Oh, I caught my PB jack. I caught my PB jack last week. It was like 29 inches. Yeah, Aaron. You saw oh, you weren't out there at that time. He makes them deeper so you can fit bigger fish in there. So I wanna link up with him and see how much it costs and stuff like that. So definitely want to get a pier net from that guy, from Randy. Yeah, the net that I have is pretty beat up. Have a bunch of holes in it, so I figure it's time. I figure it's time, you know. I can't wait. So this is basically what I've been catching the reds on out there, right? I'll have either a knocker rig or a fish finder rig. So knocker rig, the weight would be right here. Yeah. That's you. That's you, Aaron. All you caught was stingrays and cats and sharks. That's what I was hearing. I heard you don't. I heard you don't like getting the skunk off of you until late in the day. You gonna catch a big red this time? Hey, you see, as soon as I started talking crap, though, you caught a fish. Well, a stingray. I'm gonna have to talk crap to y'all in the tournament so y'all can catch that winning fish. Hey, as long as one of the big bellies catch that winning fish, we all win. All right. Big belly fishing gonna take the tournament this year. Hell yeah. I'm excited though. I'm excited. Man, the first year we went to the tournament, we brought a bushel of blue crabs. All right? A bushel. We literally had like a 72-quart cooler filled with nothing but blue crabs. Talk about overkill, okay? BBF. Oh man, we in the BB category. That's not good. All right, let's see. Let's see. Just like that. Let's see. This is what's gonna nab our bluefish for that tournament. Watch. Oh no, I messed that one up. Ah, dang. That's not what you want to happen. Nope. Failure. All right, so now it's a single drop. Now this one becomes a single drop. So it all depends. It all depends on what you're fishing with. Like if we're fishing with the double drop, you can probably set the hook right away because you have smaller bait on there, and it all depends if you have circle hook or J hook, right? So a circle hook, whenever you want them to start running with it, when you see your drag peeling off, then you tighten your drag a little bit and then you reel. You don't necessarily like set the hook because you don't want to pull it out their mouth with a circle hook. With a J hook, as soon as they grab it and you see them running, I will make you some of my bait rigs for the tournament. Hell yeah, hell yeah. The reason why I'm doing these, I'm gonna test them out at the pier, right? Because I want to put smaller bait so we can probably catch a bluefish, right? But if a redfish hooks into this, I want to be able to pull him in. Else I would just use the double drop shots from Walmart. Actually, I have a couple packs of the Sea Striker double drop shot, double drop. Why do I call it double drop shot? That's not double drop shot. Yep, it's double. It's double drop. Double drop, right? So it's basically the same thing I'm making, but these are 60-pound tests. This I think is 25 monofilament. This is 60. So I want to be able to pull in a redfish. Thank you, BCR. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. So I want to be able to pull in a redfish with this rig. So that's why I'm making it so heavy. But I messed up that knot, and when I pulled it tight, it basically ripped. It basically popped. Yeah, Aaron, I need my weights. I can't find none at Walmart. I'm gonna go to Bass Pro soon. I need to replenish some weights because a lot of people, I've been helping them out on the pier, and I've been losing weights left and right. So I gotta go get some 3 ounce pyramid sinkers. I gotta get all the way up to 6 ounce, And then I'm looking for Sputniks right now. Walmart usually have them, but they only have 2 ounces, and I don't think 2 ounces gonna help me off the beach. So I'm gonna go to Bass Pro, see what they have. I'm gonna hit up that dude with the spider weights at St. Simon's on Saturday, and see what he has. But there's we're gonna have we're gonna have 16 polls. Wait, how many? 8 people? 16, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, we're about to have 18. I got, we're gonna have 18 poles in the water. So, I know Carlton will have weights, Vic will have weights. My boys are flying down from Massachusetts, so he's not gonna have none. eBay has spider. Okay. Um, there's a guy I want to support his business. He makes them, and I'm meeting him up at St. Simon's on Saturday to see what he has and how much he's selling it for. you know I want to try to support the smaller businesses. There if his price is outrageous, then yeah, I'll buy it from eBay or Amazon. But I'll try to support the smaller dudes first before I go there. And if I see them at Walmart, I'll grab I'll grab a couple just because they're cheaper at Walmart. But if he has them for a good price and they're good quality, I'll definitely go and pick up some from him. And I'm also gonna leave if they're good, I'll leave them. I'll leave in every single one of my videos. Walmart in Brunswick has Sputniks. Okay. Yeah, if I'll literally leave his information in every single one of my videos if it's worth it. You know what I mean? Maybe me and him can work out a deal where I advertise and I get cheaper, cheaper weights or whatever. We'll see. We'll work something out. But definitely, and these are man. I've been catching I've been catching the reds on this. So it says it's a size 8 circle hook, 2 times or 3 times strong. Right? I want to show you the difference. Like you see the difference in thickness. A 50-inch redfish ain't going to probably be able to straighten this out. I'm not saying they can't, but the likelihood of them straightening this one out to this one, this one is probably going to straighten out real easy. Yeah, so this is what I'm using. You need we can't we can't cheap out on equipment for a $10,000 fish. All right? We cannot, because if we lose a fish because a hook straightens out, like that's $10,000 we could have won. So we cannot cheap out. Bass Pro has them. I suggest that's why I'm gonna have y'all send me some money because these are expensive. Like this pack I think it was either $25.99 or $28.99 for this pack. Now it is a pack of 25, but when you got two poles in the water and there's 8 of us, they go by real fast. So, but I'm excited. I'm really excited for this fishing tournament coming up. But I'm excited for Saturday because we get to fish. I gotta record some intros and some outros for the video. I will send. I'm actually gonna post a video early in the Facebook group so y'all can watch it. If you're in the Facebook group, early access, baby, early access. Y'all can watch it faster. But yeah, I got like 10 more in this pack, so I got 10 more liters to make, and then this one, I'm just gonna use it as a single. Hey, do we have a dedicated cook for the tournament? So what probably is going to happen? We're probably gonna make some sandwiches, right? But ain't nobody want to eat sandwiches all day. So where we're gonna be at? there is an actual restaurant on North Beach, or we can always walk down the street after the tournament ends and go buy pizza and stuff like that. There's a gas station across the street. There is a pizza place. There is a actual restaurant where you can go sit down, which we're not gonna sit down because we're gonna be nasty and stinky and whatever out there. Because obviously we ain't gonna be able to shower, and I don't want to go sit down with nobody, you know. So if we're gonna order food, we just order it and bring it back. But we're gonna make, me personally, I know I'm gonna make some turkey sandwiches, some corned beef sandwiches, and we're gonna bring them out. I know Vic makes turkey sandwiches. What y'all should probably bring is a bunch of like chips and stuff to snack on. You know, buy a case of something and bring it. Each of us bring a case. It will last us a lot longer. This one, I'm gonna put a sheep head hook on it. Right. So this is the three. Well, this is the 2 times strong. So I'm gonna put that on this one, and I might get some fiddler crabs, and I might try to get some sheephead um at the pier tomorrow. And I got a secret bait. I got a secret bait that I'm gonna be bringing tomorrow. We're gonna test out that bait and see if it's anything good. Casting or trolling. So the tournament is off the beach, so it's all off the beach. Whatever you can, however far you can cast it. There's no cast assists. You can't use kayaks. You can't use drones. You can't use balloons. Nothing to assist in getting the bait out there. Just however far you can cast it off the beach. And as far as I'm tracking right now, there is 50 spots left in the tournament. So if you want to go, still have the opportunity to go. There's 50 spots left. So single drop shot, single drop. Why do I keep calling it shot? Single drop. What's your bull red setup? Rod, lure, bait. So my setup. Let me show you what I'm gonna be using. Hold on. Philly, I think with tax is $99. So this is what I'm gonna be running. I'm gonna be running the Penn Spin Fisher 7500, 7500. Right? It's gonna be on a 10-foot pen, right? And then you can have 2 rods. So my other setup is going to be a Spin Fisher 5. Let's see. A Spin Fisher 5 10,500, right? And this is gonna go on a ugly stick, 12-foot ugly stick, right? So that's my rod and reels. Everything will be spooled with 60-pound braid. Yeah, 60-pound Beyond braid, eighth strand, right? And then for me personally, I'm going to be using Fish Finder and Drop Shot. Not Drop Shot. Shit, what's it called? Fish Finder and Knocker Rig. It's gonna be 60-pound monofilament. So knocker rig. This is what I've been catching the reds offer on the pier. You know, if you want to learn how to make it, I'll just Google knocker rig and it'll pop up. Or YouTube knocker rig. And then I'm gonna switch between a double. I'm gonna switch between a double drop rig for the Calcutta, because I'm in the bluefish tournament. I'm in the Calcutta, the side pot for bluefish. So I'm going to be making my own rigs for it. It's gonna be 60-pound monofilament double drop with a weight at the bottom. You know, I'm gonna fish bites and shrimp. So that's what I'm gonna be using. And fish finder rig. If I do catch a big bluefish, I'm gonna switch over to a fish finder rig, and I'm just gonna fish for reds after that. Hope that helped. Double drop. All right, double drop shot. I've been calling it that. Oh, you have a okay. All right. I'll try it out. And if anybody knows how to do all the crimping stuff, you know, I think the mono is too small. Like, I don't think crimping. I don't know if crimping will work for the small monofilament that we're trying to use, because I'm not trying to. Go very heavy, because what I've realized fishing for reds, and I'm giving y'all the tea. So if y'all win some money, y'all better come show some love. You know what I mean? If y'all win some, I'm spilling the tea right now. So what I've noticed fishing off the pier, you know, the lighter. I mean, everybody probably knows this already, but the lighter you go on the monofilament, the better off you're getting bites. You know, don't guarantee hookups, but from what I've seen, I've used like the 40-50 pound mono, and I've been getting a lot more bites than the people using the big monofilament, or like the thick line. So I've been slaying them on the pier. People sitting there all day. Hell no, hell no, no steel, You'll barely ever get a bite on steel leaders. I've caught reds off steel leaders before, but it takes a lot longer for them to even think about biting that. They'll rather, from my experience, I think they'll rather bite the monofilament, because they can't see it. It's harder for them to see. Yep, that's completely fine. Now, if you want me personally, I probably wouldn't go down to 30, but you probably get more bites that way, you know. But I don't want to hook into a 50-inch red and I see it coming and that mono breaks, man. That would break my heart. That would break my heart. And what we've been catching them on the pier, yo, I'm telling y'all, if y'all in this chat right now wins this $10,000 off of one of these tips, y'all better come show some love. All right. What we've been catching them off the pier is live mullet and cut mullet, right? Also, the two that we caught last week was on cut croaker, right? All we did, it was like a croaker about maybe 2-3 inches, right? And we cut the tail off and we hooked it through the bottom of the head, bottom of the mouth, and came out through the head, right? Croaker and cut mullet and live mullet, right? And with the mullet, we did the same thing. We hooked it through the bottom of the head, coming out the top, and then we cut the tail off. And that's how we've been killing them at the pier. Make sure y'all got some, at least, don't go any lower, at least 10 foot. Blue crabs cut up. You people. So me personally, I've never gotten a bite off crab. From what I've noticed, the crab goes out there and almost like you got to check that every like 10 minutes because they just people just eat it. Like I guess other crabs just eat it up, and all that's left is just the shell. So if you're gonna use crab, you're gonna have to check your bait every like 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, else you're gonna be fishing on credit. And I would use the same hooks for crab. I wouldn't go any smaller because if the crab is big, just cut it in two, right? Take off the back, cut off the legs, and then I'd go 6/0, 7/0 circle hook, hook it through the back, and then come out through one of the legs. But with the crab, I'm telling you, you got to be really, really extra careful, and you got to check your bait at least every 10, 15 minutes. Don't let it sit out there, else it's not going to be out there. It's going to be eaten, and all that's going to be left is the shell. We brought blue crabs twice. We've been to two tournaments. We brought blue crab twice, and we will bring blue crab again this year. But it just doesn't stay out there long enough. Like they eat it, like it goes away real fast. Whatever is eating it out there. Yeah, yeah, you ain't no 6 feet tall. Stop lying. Stop lying, Mister Big Belly. Yeah, so I got four liters in here. I gotta make a lot more of these. I gotta make a lot more of the double ones. But I have to take all my line off, and I gotta put this on all of them. 60 pound Beyond Braid 8 strand. It's in my TikTok shop. So if anybody want to buy it, it's in my TikTok shop. I get commissions. Just saying. TikTok's links in the description below. This was $109 for 2,000 yards. Yep, 2,000 yards for $109. I don't think you're gonna beat that. And I guess I know a lot of people are skeptical about TikTok Shop, but I've been buying stuff off of there. I've been buying stuff off of there for the last like year straight, and I've never not gotten what I bought. So I don't know if you can, but this is the 8 strand Beyond Braid 60 pound test. So this year, I have not tried. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not tried any artificial because I was just learning when I started the YouTube channel in June. That's when I started learning artificial because I always just fish bait, real bait, right? But I'm gonna tell you, this year I am gonna try artificial, right? I am gonna try paddle tails with a jig. I'm gonna try. Where's that thing at? I'm gonna try a. Ow. I'm gonna try a spoon, right? And I'm gonna try these little jigs right here. That paddle tail and the Yuzuri, something Yuzuri or something like that. I don't remember what exactly his name, but Yuzuri or some crap like that. So I will be trying artificial, and you should definitely try it. Um, I don't think I've ever heard of anybody catching in the last 2 years on artificial, and if they did catch, it was probably really tiny. So, but I'm trying it this year. So if you want to try it, shoot, by all means, go ahead. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. But I will definitely be trying it. down. All right, so this my single drop drop rig, and all I gotta do is tie a weight and then tie it to my main line. So put it up in here. Exam blown up near the pier. I believe bait is useless. Only artificial are helpful in those kind of scenarios. Yeah. So I've only been to 2 tournaments, and I don't think anybody in the 2 tournaments that I've been to seen like redfish just blowing up on any of them, or if they did see it, they weren't prepared with artificial. But I've not heard anything about people just seeing reds blowing up where we are sectioned off to fish. So I mean, you never know what might happen this year, you know. So I would definitely be prepared with artificial. And all you have to do, you know, if you have 2 poles in, just reel one out and then use a pole for artificial. What's up, Carl? I've seen blow-ups when out on my boat, but never on the beach. Yeah. So I've seen it inshore, like in the canals, but I've never seen it on Tybee. You're home already. It's like midnight. What do you mean you're home? Shouldn't you be at work? Yeah, I just made like 8 liters. Now I want to know is what are you doing what are you doing home so early? Uh, let you see. Oh, Carl's not gonna be there Saturday. Sad face. Hey, smash the like on the stream. Smash the like on the stream. If I was helpful in any way, smash that like button. Carl, what time Academy opens? Oh, Aaron, Carlton left his tackle box at the fishing pier. He lucky some guy that we were talking to and was trying to help catch a fish. He lucky that guy took it up because he left it on the pier. Hundreds of dollars of gear, of hooks and sinkers and stuff. He lucky. No, he got it back. The guy hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, the guy hit me up on Facebook and was like, "Hey, did you leave something at the pier?" Now I didn't know at the time until Carl called me and was asking if I have his tackle box. I'm like, "Oh, so that's what the guy was talking about." Yeah, his brand new tackle box, brand new, full of hooks and a whole bunch of crap. Imagine after buying that all over again. In Georgia, what is the bull red size allowed for information? In Texas? So it's from 14 to 23. 14 to 23 to keep. There's no overslot or nothing like that in Georgia. You can only keep it if it's 14 to 23. And the fishing tournament You can't keep it at all, even if it's a slot. You have to throw it back. It's catch and release only. Nice, Aaron. Nice. You told him you're with the big belly crew? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got that pull over there, you know? We got that pull. Yeah, right. Hell no, we're not. Don't let him lie to you. Hey Charles, are you coming to the tournament, Charles? Loco celebs my butt. we are known on Tybee Island though. Like, there's a lot of people that knows us there, and a lot of people that's coming on vacation. They tend to know who we are, if they do any kind of fishing. You are, I am, you okay, buddy. Whatever you tell yourself to make you sleep better at nights, okay? Whatever you tell yourself. We're gonna meet up with the dude on St. Simon's on Saturday that sell the weights. Oh, nice, nice, nice. You live in where'd you say you live? You live in Georgia, or where'd you say you live? Florida? Oh, in Texas. In Texas. Who do I watch? Who do I watch that's in Texas? You Oh, okay. So it might be a little bit different in Texas, Charles. I think everywhere fish they react different. Like they eat different things, and some things that might work down here might not work up there. Like we're fishing in Georgia. We're on the Georgia coast. I mean, it might be the same, but it also they might bite completely different things. Like down here, they might bite mullet. Up there, they might bite pinfish, or what's that thing they greenbacks or whatever they called. So you're gonna have to test out the waters, but definitely try that knocker rig with live. If you can castnate your own bait, live mullet. Um, Popping corks work really well with live bait. Popping cork with live shrimp, live mullet, that will catch you reds all day. Especially if you can find somewhere where the current's not too bad. You know, you can pitch it up current and let it go down, but you're gonna have to pull it out when it goes too far down and then throw it back up current. So if you can find somewhere where the current's not very strong, then popping cork. That's what I recommend. Popping cork with a little hook, like what size? Literally, I caught reds on like size 1, 2 hooks. Literally tiny, tiny hooks. But if you're targeting reds and you know they're there, you can go a little bit higher. You can go a little bit bigger on hooks if you want. I do recommend circle hooks. That knocker rig was fire. Hell yeah, it was work. That thing was getting bites left and right, bro. Like I really like the bites on the knocker rig. I had a knocker rig out and I had a fish finder rig out. The knocker rig was getting a lot more bites than the fish finder rig, but the fish finder rig did catch a fish too. But I can see the bites on the knocker rig, and then I lost the bait a couple times. What do you mean it's not going to work for the tournament? Why wouldn't it work for the tournament? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't work. I'm gonna piss everybody up, but it all depends on the current, bro. If the current's not very strong, then it's gonna stay out there. And with the knocker rig, I can use a Sputnik or a pyramid weight. Should work fine. I mean, We gonna find out. We gonna find out. Inline. Do I have the inline circle law over there? Here we're only use straight inline. No, we don't have that law down here. We don't have that law down there. But man, I'm excited. I can't wait. I've been enjoying recording and posting fishing videos. I have to say, this is the most fun I've had in a while. There's plenty of times that you wake up to and you don't want to go, like you're tired and whatnot, but what they say, discipline is better than motivation. But when you go with the homies, it's a lot more. Thanks, Charles. Thanks. I appreciate it. And if y'all sub, thank you for the sub. I'm just streaming off my phone, so I'm not getting any notifications or nothing's popping up that people do. So, thank you all if y'all sub. If I didn't recognize y'all, but it's not giving me any notifications at all. And good luck fishing in Texas, Charles. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Go Army. I don't watch football. Sorry, I don't watch college football. Let me see the Ellis. What the hell is let me see the Ellis? What the hell is that? Oh, Carl, look. Look, Carl, look. Look, 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 look. Let you see the rigs. Sir, have you not seen the rigs that I fish at the pier? I already have all of them packed up, bro. You came in late. You were late. Google Google what a knocker rig looks like. You're not gonna be there, Carl. Why would I make any for you? You're not gonna be there. You're not coming Saturday, are you? Yes, I made a couple knocker rigs, but I also made just the straight up leader for the tournament. So all it has, it's a hook and a leader. There's nothing on it yet because I don't know what's gonna work in the tournament. So I'm gonna make two leaders to go on the poles like when I get there, and then if the knocker rig, if the current's too strong and I can't use a ball weight, then I'm gonna switch everything over to fish finder. So it's literally just a hook with a leader tied to it right now. It has nothing on it, and I have one rig with a weight on it. That's the knocker rig. So I'm gonna test it out. That's why I haven't made a whole bunch of them like with the weight on it, because I don't know how the current or what the current's gonna do when we get there, or before we get there. So I only made one with a weight on it. Everything else don't have a weight yet. And I need some sinker slides, so I gotta go buy some. But hey, thank you guys for watching. Maggie has to work Saturday. She's mad. I know she's mad. I'm sorry, Maggie. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. I know you're excited to catch more black drums, and on St. Simon's they're supposed to get really big if you can catch it. But I got to go to work in the morning. I got a couple of your. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because I had 10 and now I have 1. Why are you mad as hell? You're not busy Monday, right? Oh, Aaron, you get to meet Vic on Saturday. Vic and Tyler is going. Vic, Tyler, and we're gonna meet. We're gonna meet a dude called, I don't remember. I gotta go look in my messages to find out what's his name. They do with the sinkers. Yeah, Carl. Vic is off Monday too, so of course. Why is that, Philly? Everything all right? Where's everybody from? I'm guessing Philly's from Philly. Carlton's in Georgia. Aaron's in Georgia. Who else is in the chat? We got 8 people in here. Who else is here? Georgia. Georgia. Hey, Carl, we need to buy. Oh, Willie's still here. Okay. Carl, we need to buy a piece of land in Townsend and put a fishing cabin on there and start renting it out. Y'all don't go steal my ideas now, all right? We need a fishing cabin close to the water, so it don't take me an hour and 20 minutes to get home every time I leave fishing. Ah, okay. U.S. Coast Guard. Hey, very nice, Philly. Very nice. Very nice. Proud of you. I'm proud of you. And I want you to buy some land. So start buying some land, bro. Let me put a double wide on there. Make sure it's in Townsend or Brunswick or around Jekyll, somewhere down there. Just let me know. Just buy it. Just buy it. You good? A fishing cabin don't need to be extravagant. You know, a double wide will work, or a single wide, or whatever y'all people call it. I need big belly fishing to go crazy. Really, really. I don't think Carl realized the pennies we gonna be making even when we get monetized. Carl, I had 6,000 subscribers, almost 7,000 subscribers on YouTube on my other YouTube channel, the one that I was streaming on, and I was only making like 400 or 500 a month. So unless we get some videos to go crazy, like viral, like million views type videos. Hey Oscar, how you doing? Welcome to the Big Belly Fishing community. We were just tying up some rigs for the fishing tournament. I'm done now. I'm just in here hanging out with the homies, chilling and talking. We got a $10,000 fishing tournament coming up in October, and I was just making a whole bunch of rigs and stuff for it. But welcome. Do you fish, Oscar? And where are you located? What state? If you're in the U.S., the majority of us is in Georgia. $250 for you, $250 for me. Yeah. Hey, Aaron, you see how Carl cut you out? Carl cut you out. Carl cut Vic out. Carl cut everybody out. Carl said, I get all the bait, so I should get half the money. Oscar still there? Oh yes, sir. I fish. I actually have a tournament and I'm joining tomorrow. Oh, nice, nice. What's the tournament about? What kind of fish y'all fishing for? Very nice. We gotta we gotta plan some trips. The Big Belly fam gotta plan some trips to go Pensacola, Florida. What's that fishing pier in it's either North or South Carolina that Johnny be talking about? Damn, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. But we got to go up there. We got to go to Outer Banks. We got a lot of places to go fish, boys. Gulf Shores, yes, for sure. Hell yeah, Willie Dante hit the road. Bull Red, hell yeah, that's what our tournament is next month. Hell yeah, good luck, Oscar. Hey, I don't know if it's the same thing in Texas, but you know we're prepared down here for our tournament. You know the rigs that we're using, fish finder, knocker rigs. Um, the bait that's working down here right now is cut mullet, live mullet, cut bait like croaker and whiting, and for sharks, any cut bait. If you can find bluefish, I find that bluefish works the best. If you can find ladyfish, that also works really well. Or if in your area you can catch them bonitas, that's probably the best bait you're gonna find for sharks. And you probably know what you're doing since you're in a tournament. But I'm just babbling. I'm sorry. Both pieces of fish on the hook. Yeah, shrimp will catch a shark too, but I feel like the if you're trying to fish for one that's gonna win a tournament, you probably want the big boy. So you want a big boy bait. You know what I mean? What's the prize? What's the prize for your tournament, Oscar? Yeah, shrimp will catch you them baby sharks Aaron was catching. Them little 2 3 footer. And is the weight or the length of the fish that matters in your tournament? Our tournament is the length of the fish, so the longest fish wins, which is pretty dope. The reason why they can't weigh the redfish. Stingrays, man, I still can't catch a damn shark on a stingray for some reason. I've fished many times. Baby shark do 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 do. Are y'all allowed like cast assist, like kayaking out y'all baits or droning out y'all baits, or is it just like ours where? Well, ours is off the beach. I don't know if it's yours is off the beach. Ours is off the beach, and we can only put baits out as far as we can cast them. We can't use any baits assist, any cast assist at all. No drones, no balloons, no kayaks. I've tried. I've put Stingray on there. I've never caught anything on Stingray. Smash that like button if y'all in the chat. If y'all coming in, smash that like button. Welcome, welcome. Hey, if y'all sub, thank you. I don't get notifications of that. So this is just a live off my phone. You know, I used to be able I used to be able to use Streamlabs and all them things and be fancy and stuff pop up when somebody like it'll pop up with fireworks and stuff when somebody subscribe and stuff like that. But I'm just streaming off my phone right now, so I don't have any of that. It don't even tell me if somebody new subscribed, which is kind of weird. I think YouTube would tell you when somebody subscribed in the chat. Kayak and Joan. Oh, nice, nice, bro, nice. At least, yeah. I don't think the kayaking and the stuff is. I don't know. I just don't think that should be allowed because it's basically whoever has the best equipment at that point. Probably shooing. Like it. Yeah. Yeah, none of that stuff is allowed in ours, which I like because it's as far as you can cast it. You don't got an advantage to have a $5,000 drone to drone your bait all the way out there. You know what I mean. At that point, it's like pay to win basically. But that's dope. We're going fishing Saturday. Who's going? Carl, you coming fishing Saturday, Carl? I'm sorry, Carl. 20K just for the tarpon? Nice. Nice. Crazy. Yep, yep. Our tournament is literally luck, bro. Like literally luck. Little bit of skill, little bit of skill, but like 99% luck, you know? Mostly luck. Mostly luck. No, no, I'm gonna drone my bait out there past everybody, so I'll catch it. Man, I am hoping this tournament is not no damn 5 fish the entire tournament like last 2 times we went. But this is what we gotta do, man. If it's like that this year, we have to go talk to the people. 10 foot manta ray and oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna buy mine from remember mine I accidentally stabbed it with the knife, so I'm just gonna go buy back the cheap one from Dick's. Oh, very nice. 10 foot manta ray. That's a big ray. That is a big ray. I've never seen one that big. I think the wingspan on the biggest one I've caught was maybe like 5 feet, 6 feet wide, or 4 or 5 foot, not six. I think it's about 5 foot. I think that's the biggest one I've ever caught. Welcome everybody. Welcome. If you are new, smash that like button, subscribe. Thank you. I'm not gonna see if it's subscribe or not, but thank you if you do. If you do, just mention in the chat if you want to get a shout out. Hey, also a fellow Jamaican that fish in Florida, Ektok Entertainment. I know he has all the watch hours he needs because some of his videos got thousands of views on it, but he's struggling with subscribers. So I sent y'all the link to his thing. It's in the Facebook group. Link is in the description below. Go hit him up. He's at 711 subscribers. He is so close to get monetized. So please go drop a sub. It's just somebody that I watch on YouTube in Jacksonville. He fishes off the pier that I want to go. He fishes off Jack's Beach Pier. He fishes for kings and stuff like that off that pier. So that's how I was trying to do research on Jack's Beach Pier, the same one that we went to, Carl, with Vic. Yeah, so make sure y'all go sub to him, please. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Tell him Big Belly Fishing sent y'all. I don't think he knows who I am, but just it's just we trying to get him to a thousand so he can get monetized. I love that pier too, Willie. I love that pier too. That pier is so nice. And the things that they catch down there, bro, like the dude hooked into a tarpon Like it was huge and got wrapped around the pier and broke off, right? But while he was fighting the tarpon, something else came out from underneath and hit and almost hit another person's line. And what they do the rod that's only has a sinker on it and throw it out there, and then they drop a like a swivel or something on that line, and then they use a fighting rod, and what they do, they send the bait down so it's on top of the water and swimming. And bro, something came out that water and hit all, he missed the bait. But when I was looking at it, that thing was huge. So that's why I want to go back down to that pier, because I, I don't think I have the right gear to go fish for that kind of fish. But shoot, I'll try. I'll burn up that 10,500 pen just to try, because there's some big fish down there. There's some big fish down there, and you can catch kings off the pier. You know, I'm sure they have grouper too. I am sure they have grouper too, Aaron. I haven't seen them catch it off that pier on the videos that I've watched, but it's Florida, and Florida has grouper, so I'm pretty sure you can probably catch them off that pier. I would have to do some more research on YouTube to figure it out, but I'm sure there's grouper around here somewhere. Redfish is running like crazy down there right now too. Like the last video that he posted, like he was catching redfish a whole bunch, and he actually ate a ladyfish in the video that I've never seen anybody eat a ladyfish. But apparently it's edible, and shoot, why not? Hell yeah, hell yeah. So I really want to go down to the Keys. I really want to go down to the Keys. I don't know about y'all, but I really like Keys is one of my dream spots to go fish, cuz we love snapper, We love to eat snapper, croaker, and all them kind of fish down there, and that's common down there. Well, yeah, Oscar, I know every fish is edible, but some of them is just weird, and the ladyfish got bones all over. But the way he did it, he filleted it, right, and the top of the meat where like when you fillet it, it doesn't fillet the skin off, because that's where all the bones are, and you don't want the bones come off on the meat. So you take a spoon and you scrape the meat above the skin, that leaves the bones on, like, attached to the skin basically. If you watch some of my videos on here, we cook stingrays, we cook sharks, we cook flounder, we cook mackerel. So we did a couple decent catch and cooks already. Bro, I would love Oscar. I would love it, man. I love snapper. Snapper is our favorite. Well, my favorite fish to eat. Fried up, escovitch, curry, brown stew. I like it Jamaican style. You never eaten snapper? Why you never had why you don't eat snapper? Oh, I gotta go to bed. What time is it? I gotta go to bed soon. Aaron, why no? You never eat snapper? You do fish tacos? Hell yeah. I'd love to. Man, like, I'm gonna make my own fish sandwiches. Watch. Yeah, Carlton is brand new to fishing. He got into fishing because of us. He never fished when we met him at Target. So the core group of us all met at Target, our workplace. you know, we felt sorry for Carlton, so you know, we brought him into the group. If you say so, if you say so, Carl, if you say so. I gotta figure out how to make my own tartar sauce. My wife loves tartar sauce. I don't really eat tartar sauce like that, but my wife loves it. So I should probably learn how to make it. You say what, dear? Yeah, that's basically what you use it for, fish. You don't use it for nothing else. Wanna come say hi? You sure? Why not? Oh, 12 o'clock? Okay, time to go to bed, y'all. Teach you how to make curry. I got you, bro. I got you. I got you. But time to go to bed. I don't want to wake up the kids. One already just woke up. All right, so I'll catch y'all. Facebook group. Hit up the Facebook group in the description if y'all ever want to chat. All right. Oscar, I know you're new, so hit up the Facebook group. It's in the description below. It's our group that we use to communicate and talk to people. So if you ever want to come in the community, that's where we're at. If you ever come into to Georgia to fish, let us know. If you have any questions about anything, we here. We ain't no experts, but you know we got some knowledge with all of us in here. Uh, Willie, I'll see you Monday, I think. Yeah, Monday. You say you're gonna be at Tybee. Uh, yeah. Aaron, see you on Saturday, sir. We're gonna go early. Remember last time when we say we're going early? I know Vic's gonna be there really early, so I'll be there early too. All right, but thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for hanging out, and we will see y'all. Facebook group gonna get early release for the video for Sunday. So if you're in the Facebook group, you're about to get a early release of Sunday video. All right. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow, Saturday. Peace. Too bad I gotta go press buttons.